This was crazy to me. Dude, I was like, what? He's beating their ass in the cockpit? There's an age-old saying out there that a hero is only as good as its villain. So we thought it would be fun to have a discussion about some of the most iconic movie villains of all time. We're not talking about the greatest villain of all time. We're just talking about villains that made an impression maybe over the movie or over the hero or over, the plot details. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to go first? I'll go first.
You go first.
Okay.
Because mine's technically, in a way, not a villain, but technically is.
Okay. Anti-hero is a different thing. So if you're talking about an anti-hero, okay. So my first choice, obviously, and this should be obvious, is Joker.
Yeah, I agree.
Come on. I mean, he is clearly one of the,
and not
greatest.
just Joaquin Phoenix, but the Joker.
No, I mean the Joker, right? No. In any
yeah.
Batman, he's obviously been, except for Joaquin Phoenix's films, he's been in with Batman and everything. But you instantly know that
it's Jesus and Judas. It's Batman and Joker.
You instantly know that it's serious when the Joker is involved.
Yeah.
Sean makes a great point.
The rebels are alerted to our presence.
Let's not forget the possibly greatest villain of all time. This guy could make the list of the greatest villains of all time.
Yeah, he was on my list.
Yeah, he was on Cush's list. She named him. Vader works so well because the George Lucas decision to make him look like a samurai, I think, helped him because it made him look like a warrior. Secondly, I think the fact that James Earl Jones was the voice, I think that was such a great call to make.
Oh, yeah.
Because such a commanding presence requires a commanding voice, in my opinion. But so that is our buddy Anakin. Kush wanted to bring up Ramsay Bolton
this could just be because we're watching Game of Thrones, but man, that guy is evil.
He's a prick.
Well, he doesn't even know. You don't even know because it gets 15 times worse than it is right now.
What's his name?
Ramsay Bolton.
Well, at least I know he dies.
I mean, everybody dies in Game of Thrones,
I guess you're right.
It's not really.
Yeah, he's a bastard. He's a prick. Especially like where I'm at now, they're torturing Theon. So
yeah, but it gets worse.
I don't know how it could get much worse. They cut his penis off. So
well, it doesn't get much worse for Theon, but Ramsay kind of gets worse. So he's great. He's a great actor.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the greatest of all time, but we've been watching it. He's fantastic.
Can you think of any other
Hannibal
villains?
Lecter.
Ooh, Hannibal. Okay. Hannibal Lecter was actually a character created by Thomas Harris from the books. The idea of a doctor that turned out to be a serial killer murderer was something very rare back in the day. So I believe, if I remember correctly, that's where Thomas Harris got the inspiration for Hannibal. But yeah, definitely easily. But I mean, again, now I will say this: in Silence of the Lambs, yes. But then they kind of start trying to turn him into an anti-hero.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Like in Hannibal and Red Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in Silence of the Lambs, he's straight up
He's the
villain.
villain, yeah.
I mean, well, he's one of two villains.
Right.
But he's not the main villain, but he's a villain.
He's
It's
a
clear he's a
side
villain. There's no gray area. Now, I think as they go on, and it's not like any of the filmmakers or stars' fault. Thomas Harris wrote these books, so they're just going off the books, right?
Sure.
So you can't blame like Anthony Hopkins for, blah, 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 because again, these were already books that were written by Thomas Harris. So there you go. But Hannibal Lecter, that's a good call. Sean says Tommy the Green Ranger. I gotta agree. If you're a Power Rangers fan.
Now, for some people, yes, he was originally a villain until the Power Rangers.
Well, no, there's a difference. There's a people say the difference is like there's evil Green Ranger versus Green Ranger. That's the whole thing with that. So. But yeah, Tommy was pretty badass. I'll never forget him. Where's that part where he breaks into the Zord? That was the craziest shit I'd ever seen in my life. Oh yeah, this is it. Gotta love that tokusatsu choreography. Love it. All right, let's see. This was crazy to me. Dude, I was like, what? He's beating their ass in the cockpit? So, touche to that. What's Kyle Collins say? The great white shark from Jaws.
There you go.
Definitely a villain. Can't deny that for sure.
What about Dracula?
Not much
I think I
death.
was thinking
Okay, Dracula. Yeah,
My name is Robert Montague Ren.
this
Dracula's been a villain for a long time. Yeah. I'm sorry, Sam. Did you want me to go back to that?
no. I just know that movie. That's a great movie. I need to go back and watch that movie. It's Renfield.
We never finished that Renfield. I wanted to
you
finish
Great
it.
didn't really
movie.
like it.
I liked it. Oh, here's my Dracula, Bela Lugosi. And then there's Van Helsing Dracula. Yeah, Dracula's a good call. Dracula's like always a villain.
Never ending. Yeah.
There is some sympathy for him in some films from a romantic aspect,
Sure.
but for the most part, he is always a villain. I mean, for the most part.
Yeah.
That's a good call. The killer from the movie The Dentist. Yeah, The Dentist was crazy. That actor's name is Larry Drake is his name. He passed away, unfortunately. But The Dentist was... Or no, I'm sorry. Mr. Giggles was Larry Drake. I'm sorry about that. My fault. The Dentist. Jesus, they got the full movie on here.
Oh, they got the full movie and everything.
Who is that? Is that Corbin Burnson? I have never seen this film, so I'll have to take your word for it, Sean. Fly getting on my mic. God.
All right.
You got one, Sammy?
Kane from The Amazing Digital Circus, The Last Act.
How do you spell Kane?
Caine.
Kane from what?
The Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah.
I know nothing about this.
Now, okay, do not play audio for this, but Kane is more of a psychological foe. I'll say that.
So it's a set of gag teeth with eyes in it?
Yeah, he is a AI. Okay, so what originally happened was he was an AI set to create a bunch of stuff for a company, No idea what the company's named. And he was put in storage. I'll say that.
Jar Jar. Yeah, he was definitely a villain, Rebel, for sure. Darth Jar Jar. It's a good one. Sorry, Sam.
Kane was put in storage by his creators, and the creators made another AI, which Kane ended up killing after breaking out of containment. And he slowly would trap people in the circus, actual people in the circus, by making them put a VR headset on. I don't know if I'm saying this right at all to anyone. But
well, that's great, Sam.
He basically tortured everyone until about episode 8, where he was deleted from the system and everything started to fall apart. And then while he was deleted, and he wasn't fully deleted, but he was in storage, and he learned the meaning of life and who everyone was, and then came back to the circus. But yeah, he's more of a psychological villain, I would say.
Okay, that's a good call. I'm sure we miss people. So, Sean, I didn't include like horror villains in this because that would have been too easy. It was more of like villains that kind of transcend what movies they're in. Jason Voorhees, so I didn't include like Jason or Freddy or Michael or any of the slashers because obviously they're villains. I mean, obviously, but just letting you know, that's why we didn't include any horror villains in this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like horror movies are almost beyond a villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was thinking that too, like Michael or Jason.
If I guess if you were going to say the evilest, the most evil characters of all time, then I would include horror villains in that. But like I said, we want to know your thoughts. Let us know down in the comments. Make sure you like the video, ring the bell so you know when we go live. We will see you in the next one.